So before I joined the programme, I was an inpatient in a psychiatric ward. Life was okay, you know, it was a bit restricted, the routine in the ward and stuff like that, you know. When I got discharged to the hospital and I was independent living, my life seemed to take off from there, you know. I started getting involved in a few groups and then I was introduced to the programme through the OTs that I was in the hospital with. And I've never really looked back.
My name is Paul McFarlane and I am the trail therapy mountain bike leader for developing mountain bike in Scotland. The idea for the project started as a pilot which was run in the borders at Glentress, and it was seen that mountain biking can dramatically increase people's well-being in a positive way. And the way we do that is by increasing people's physical health and mental health.
And it's going to sweep round to the right.
The science behind it is dialectical behavioural therapy, which has 4 elements to it. The first element is mindfulness or focus. So if we can get people to focus on the trail, on the feature that's going ahead, and they can zone out the rest of the world and the rest of their problems that are around them. The second aspect of it is the social aspect. So if you have a mental health condition like anxiety or depression, people do tend to isolate themselves. So the social aspect of DBT gets people out, and mountain biking is the catalyst for conversations when you're out on the trail. The third and fourth elements of it are kind of interlinked. So it's emotional regulation and decision making. And we know that depending on where you are feeling, how you're feeling on that particular day, will impact upon the decisions that you're going to make. So we try and give people challenges. Could be a drop off, could be a jump. We break it down for them, let them understand how they're feeling about that, and then take them through it.
My name's Amy and I'm an occupational therapy assistant. I work in the mental health sector and I'm a leader on the mountain bike programme. So our programme is occupational therapy and nursing led. So what we do, myself and the team, we facilitate, organise and lead these rides in therapy. While we're out on the rides, we are constantly assessing, monitoring people's motivational levels, their stress levels, their focus, concentration and their fitness. To support them through their journey through recovery.
Okay, let's do this.
No, not. Pretend it's hot.
Right, frosting, man.
James, to me, is inspirational. He's the perfect example of somebody who has benefited from trail therapy, and he has the credibility to let other participants on the programme know that this works.
Amy, woo! Oh, woohoo!
My journey into being active was, I was an inpatient in a hospital, and it happens to a lot of guys. They'll come in and they'll be on medicine, they'll be putting medicine, a lot of sitting about, a lot of smoking, a lot of overeating. 2010, I decided I wanted to change my lifestyle, and I managed that. So I stopped smoking, I took care of what I was eating, I started to do a little bit of exercise, and that's my philosophy, is little and often, you know. As a patient, I became a participant in the programme through the OTs at the hospital, all down to the fact that we had started maintaining mountain bikes, and it sort of grew from there. And since that, I've enjoyed my cycling a lot more. And after that, Paul asked if I would like to be a mentor, and it's just stemmed from then, and that's where I am today. So when I became a mentor, this chap would come on the group, and you can gauge, I kind of gauged that he wasn't really forthcoming in conversation. I just let the guy be and just gave him tips and pointers about biking. I didn't dictate to the guy. And about 5 weeks down the line, he turned around and spoke to me, you know. and I felt brilliant. And the guys know that I'm not a OT or I'm not a nurse, you know, and some, if they ask, I'm willing to tell them that I was where they were. And I think they look up to me in a way and think, well, if James can do it, pretty sure I can do it.
My journey within mountain biking has led me right round Scotland. But at Nevis Range in particular, we have a World Cup downhill track. And now they've opened up a blue route down there, which means it's more accessible for James and Amy that I've been coaching and helping develop into leaders. This is the pinnacle. I am so excited for them and can't wait to see their faces when they get to the bottom.
Today we're at the Nevis Range in Fort William, just past Fort William. We're going to ride a new blue route. It's my first time riding in the Nevis Range, so I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be fantastic. Couldn't have asked for a better day.
Brilliant. I feel really excited and nervous at the same time, and I'm just not looking down, but that's okay. That's all right. I can't wait to see the views at the top.
Awesome. That's it, 18 miles to go. Fantastic, man.
My hands, man, my wrists, phenomenal, man, phenomenal. 100 times better than I expected it.
I've never had anything like it before. Definitely tested my skills to the max.
You could hear the smiles, you could hear the cheers. Absolutely awesome.
So, in a nutshell, mountain biking to me expresses the freedom. It's freedom of getting out. It's that feeling that you had as a small child and you got your first bike, and all of a sudden your range went from 2 miles outside the house to 15 miles outside the house, 20 miles outside the house.
Mountain biking means to me, it's so much actually, because I think in the past year and the line of work I do, sometimes stress can be a factor. And I really feel that mountain biking has been super important to myself in managing that stress.
And there's also the support and culture that goes along with mountain biking as well.
Building skills and fitness, but also just focusing on nothing what is in front of you.
People will help you, they will celebrate your successes, they will stop, pick you up if you've fallen over and encourage you.
Though, I mean, your worries are still going to be there when you finish your ride, but see, just having that hour or two stress-free, it's so powerful.
And if we can get them coming back and riding again, then that's success.
Recovery to me is all about progress rather than perfection. Recovery for me is about being the best version of myself that I can be, however, not being too hard on myself if I fall short. So recovery for me also means freedom. Freedom and change, you know.